Hello everyone, in today's video I'll show you how to crochet this mesh top. I am wearing size small, but I'll show you how to make it to any size, and I hope you will enjoy this video. If you do, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and let's get into the video. And to make this top you will need two types of yarn. So you will need 3 balls of 50 grams of double knit cotton, and then 2 balls of 50 grams each for mohair, and then needle, 4.5 millimeter hook, and pair of scissors. And the yarn includes all of the sizes from extra small to extra large, so 2 balls of mohair and 3 of the cotton should be enough for all of the sizes, and I will link those in the description. And to start off, you want to grab your cotton yarn and you want to chain multiples of 2. So any chain of multiples of 2, and the chain length is basically gonna be from the shoulder to where you want it to sit on your waist. So it's not gonna be in the length of shoulder to shoulder, but from shoulder to waist. And I'm gonna chain 54. And this is how my chain of 54 looks like. That's basically gonna be the length of my top. But yeah, once you've got your chain, you want to skip the very first one and go into the second one with a single crochet. And do single crochets in every single chain till the end of your row. And as we skip the first chain, this leaves us with odd number of stitches, meaning I have 53, and you will have one less than your initial chain. So I'm just gonna do my row of single crochets, and I will meet you at row 2. At the end of your row, I'm just going to do my last single crochet. You want to chain 1 and turn your work. The next row is going to be single crochet, double crochet, and repeat. So I'm going to do the single crochet in the very first stitch, followed by double crochet, and I will repeat those 2 stitches, single crochet, single, double, and so on. And you will be doing those 2 stitches one after another till the end of your row. And if you don't know how to do the double crochet, you just simply yarn over, go into the stitch, pull up a loop. You will have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So I hope this helps, and I will meet you at the end. Your second row should end with a single crochet, as we started with a single crochet and we end with single crochet. You're then gonna chain 1, turn your work, and your next row is gonna be double crochet, single crochet. And it's because we need to do double on top of single and then single on top of double. So we ended the row with a single, that means we will do double crochet on top of single. So I'm just gonna do a double, and I'm gonna do single in my next stitch. And if you're struggling to understand the stitches, this is your single crochet. It looks like a V, and it's kind of smaller than this one, and this one is bigger, and your stitch would go here while single crochet is here. So in this bigger hole you want to do a double, and in this double crochet you will be doing single. So yeah, continue making double crochet, single crochet till the end of your row, and your row will end with a double crochet this time. And your last stitch will be a double crochet, then chain 1, and you will need to do row 2 once again for sizes extra small to small. Then for medium to large, you want to do row 2 and 3. And then for extra large to extra large, you want to do row 2, 3, and 2. So you have 4 rows for extra small to small, then 5 rows for medium to large, and extra large is 6 rows in total. So I'm doing extra small to small, so I'm gonna do my 1 row, but you might need to do a bit more rows, but then I will meet you at the end. And don't forget to do your stitches if your single crochet is at the end. You will start with a double. If it's double, then you will start with a single. So you have to have a opposite stitch on top of your previous row. At the end, whether it's row 4, 5, or 6, don't pull through your last 2 loops. So it's a single crochet for me. If you have a double, leave the last 2 loops on your hook because we will change our yarn at this point. So I'm just gonna grab my mohair yarn. You want to grab the tail, put it on your hook, and pull through those 2 loops. Pull it tight, and you want to chain 5. So this chain 5 acts as our first double treble. Then you want to skip 1 stitch and go into the 3rd. So this is 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Yarn over 3 times, go into your 3rd stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and 1 more time. Then chain 1, skip 1, and do double treble into the next. Again, you will chain 1, skip 1, and go with the double treble into the next. And you want to repeat this till the very end of your row. So again, you will chain 1, skip 1, and go into the next with a double treble. And you will be pulling through 2 loops 4 times in total. So yeah, keep doing this till the very end of your row, and I will meet you at the end. At the end, you should have 2 stitches left. So I chained 1, I'm gonna yarn over 3 times, go into my last stitch because I'm skipping the one here, do my last double treble, chain 1, and then turn my work. For the next row, you want to make single crochet in every single stitch and chain space. So for every double treble, you will do 1 single, and in between those trebles there is a chain, so you will do 1 single crochet in there as well. So starting into the double treble, single crochet, again in this chain space, single crochet, and you will continue making those single crochets till the end of your row. At the end of the row, you will reach your initial chain. So there is a chain 1 space, and then this chain 4 is our double treble. So you want to do a single crochet in this chain 1 space, and then 1 last single crochet in the chain number 4, counting from the bottom. Then you will chain again 5. You will then turn your work and begin another row of double trebles. So you will do your next double treble above this one, chain one, skip one, do another one here, and it's gonna be on top of each other. So you want to repeat this row of double trebles, then again single crochet and one more row of double trebles, and then I will meet you at the end. And this is how it will look once you have completed another double treble, single crochet and double treble. And on your last stitch, don't pull through those two last loops because we will change color. So I'm just gonna grab my cotton yarn again, and I will change my yarn. So just pull through those two last loops, tighten it up, chain one, and then turn your work. You will now need to repeat everything from the bottom to here. So you will do a single crochet, then you will do either another 3, 4, or 5 rows of single crochet, double crochet, and then double crochet, single crochet, and repeat. And then you will change to mohair yarn and do another bit of that. So you will repeat this whole bit another 2 times. So yeah, begin with a single crochet, then alternate single crochet, double crochet until you either have 4, 5, or 6 in rows in total. And yeah, change your yarn and do those double trebles with mohair yarn. And once you have completed those rows, this is how it will look. At the end of your treble, you will need to do another set of those rows, either 4, 5, or 6 depending on your size, to finish it off. And your front panel will look like this, which doesn't fit here, but yeah. Once you've completed that, you will need to hide all the tails in and do second panel just like this first one for the back as well. And once you completed front and back panels, set them aside, and we will now move on to sleeves. So starting with cotton yarn, you want to make a slip knot and chain any even number again. So I'm gonna be chaining 52 in total for my sleeves, and you want to make sure that that length of chain folded in half fits your armpit area, the widest area of your arms. So yeah, it's gonna be 52 for me, but it can be any even number. I've got my chain of 52, and once again, once folded in half, you want to make sure that this fits your arm, as it will continue being the same length throughout. And pattern is pretty much the same as for the main panel. Your first row is going to be single crochets. So starting into second chain from your hook, make a single crochet and continue making single crochets in all loops. So for the sleeve, my chain was 52 and I will have 51 single crochets. So I'm just gonna finish that and I will meet you at the end. At the end of your single crochet row, you want to chain 1 and turn your work. Then for row 2, we will do single crochet, double crochet, and repeat. And this row will end with a single crochet. So go ahead and do a row of single crochets, double crochets till the end of your row, and I will meet you at the end. And your second row will end with a single crochet, chain 1 and turn your work. And because the previous row has ended with single crochet, this means we will go with the double crochet now. So I'm gonna do double crochet, then single crochet, and I will repeat this till the end of my row 3. So I'm just gonna do that and I will meet you at the end. and your row number 3 will end with a double crochet. So this is what I'm gonna do in my last stitch. Then chain 1, turn your work, and because the last round has ended with a double crochet, I'm gonna go with a single crochet, then I'll do double, and I will repeat this till the end of my row. Then last stitch for me is gonna be single crochet, which I'm not gonna pull through because I will change color. But if you did 5 or 6 rows for your main back and front panels, you will need to do exactly the same for the sleeves. So if you had 5, do 5 for a sleeve as well. If you had 6, do 6. I'm gonna grab my mohair yarn, and I will be changing my yarn into this stitch. And it's pretty much the same as for the main panel, just different number of chains. But yeah, I'm gonna chain 5. I can now cut my previous yarn, leaving a bit of a tail. And I will turn my work now. So yeah, I'm gonna skip this stitch. So it's the second one and into the third one. Yarn over 3 times and go into third stitch. Pull up a yarn over and pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, and again, then chain 1, skip 1, yarn over 3 times and go into the next. Chain 1, skip 1, and with a double treble go into the next, and keep doing this till the end of your row. Basically chain 1, skip 1, and go into the next. And I will meet you at the end of my row. Then at the end you will have 2 stitches left. Chain 1, yarn over 3 times, and go into your last stitch. Do double treble, chain 1, and turn your work. Same as before, we will now be going in every stitch and chain space with a single crochet. Into the chain space, again into double treble, and just repeat those single crochets till the very end of your row. And when you come to the end, do a single crochet in last chain 1 space, and then it's gonna be in this 4th chain from the bottom. Then chain 5 again, because it's gonna be a row of double trebles. Turn your work, and you will now again repeat row of double trebles, then single crochet, then a row of double trebles, and I will meet you then. And once you're completed your rows, so another row of double treble, single, and double treble, this is how it will look. I'm not gonna pull through my last stitch because this is where I would change color and repeat everything from the row 1 to this row. And you will need to repeat this nearly 4 times. So just 1 second and I will show you. So I have completed sleeve here. So this is the 1 set of rows, 2nd set of rows, 3rd set of rows, and then 4th one. But for the 4th one, I only did 2 rows of double trebles instead of 3, as you can see. If you want or need another treble rows to make your sleeve a bit longer, you can definitely do that, and then just finish off and repeat the same for your next sleeve. And once you've got your both panels for front and back, grab them together facing right sides in. So this is right side and this is right side. You put them in together and we will join for the shoulders. To join these shoulders, I will be going up till this second row of double trebles, meaning my shoulder is gonna be this bit, and I will leave this much for the neck. You will need to see how much you need to join for shoulders and how much to leave for your head to go through. But yeah, I will be using this mohair yarn to sew it together, and I will start with one of the shoulders from the very beginning here, going into both of the panels. And my mohair is doubled, so I have 2 strands tied with knot. But yeah, I will sew it together, making sure that I am aligning the rows together. Going back and forth. And this is gonna be a bit harder because this is very thin, but just do your best going in both those stitches. And this is where I'm going to stop. So that's gonna be my last stitch in there. And then you want to join the same exact length for your next shoulder as well. Once you're done joining shoulders, grab your piece sideways, find your middle of the sleeve, and just secure it in the middle so you know where to join it. And with the needle, just sew your sleeve to the main panel. I have those both pieces right sides in, and I'm just gonna start joining. So yeah, just going stitch by stitch. I'm gonna sew it on top. And I'm now nearly at the end of my sleeve. You just want to make sure that it's joined up till the same stitch for both of them, so it's kind of symmetrical. At the end, secure your yarn and you can hide the tail straight away. And once that's done, you can cut off your yarn. And the only left thing is to fold your work right sides in again. And you will now need to join the side of your sweater, which is, which is just right there. So you can use cotton yarn for this bit because it's cotton with cotton, and then using mohair, just join the sleeve along this opening. Repeat the same thing for another sleeve, and that's it. I'm not gonna show this because it's gonna be the same exact thing, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please subscribe and like this video, and I will see you in my next one.